But technically, it wouldn't. An
The
album has to
albums,
consist
the
more
album
than
composition
4.
is more of like how long it takes, the playtime. It's the playtime.
No, the album and EP.
Listen.
Oh,
I know what you're
extension
saying.
playlist and
I know what you're saying. There are albums with, let's say, 10 songs, and they don't go beyond like 20 minutes. There is a conversation of, okay, is this an EP or an album?
Okay. Album Joyner Lucas is really crazy. It has a structure.
Yeah, exactly.
It has structure. It has kits, man. Like everything, literally that Jay-Z could talk about somebody to come up with the album.
I be like, so Stay Put had this kind of mentality where, like, if when someone challenges you and bullies you down in the boot, and then you feel like you want to chase this person out. So that's how Stay Put was at that time. Stay Put felt like chasing this Runyan lyricist out of the booth. I'm sorry if I'm saying this if I'm talking about you, Stay Put, but you gotta listen to this. Can I give you my top 5? That's mine.
Shoot.
Shoot. Give you my top 5?
Sure.
UG or what?
Yeah.
Okay, UG. Right, what's up, people? Welcome to the NuveyLive podcast. And I am NuveySHAWN, aka NuveyLives for the People, aka Ayela with a R at the end there. Welcome to the show. The NuveyLive podcast is here, is for the people, and today I do have two gentlemen with me. But before we get into that, this particular episode of the NuveyLive podcast is brought to you by Izara Homes. That is IZAARA Homes.com. And you can get in touch with Izara Homes on the number on the screen right here. Also, shout outs to Shirat's World of Art. Yep. Shout outs to you. I enjoyed the bucket heart on the previous episode. I had it on. In case you saw it, please reach out in the comment sections right there. Now, I'll definitely start with a conversation that we were having before we started shooting.
Okay.
And I'll pose this more into a question. A question that's not really a question because I like those. Melodic rap or lyrical rap?
I'm gonna go with a blend.
Okay.
With both the blends, yeah.
Yeah, I'm more into lyrical rap.
Okay, like West Coast.
No.
The Myth.
No.
Raeda King. J. Cole.
Okay.
HD.
No, okay.
GNL. Navio. I mean, sorry, I'm hijacking the whole conversation.
No.
Okay.
Why I give you my top 5?
That's mine.
Shoot.
I give you my top 5?
Sure.
UG or what?
Yeah.
Okay.
UG and
Top 5 UG, top 5 Western World.
yeah.
Top 5 UG, I'll give it to, there is GNL Zamba, there is Play 01, Big Trail, what else? The Myth, and Fefe Busi. Those are my top
Where
5.
am I?
And then, Honorables, there's Raeda King himself. Like,
Right.
yes. So, and then, like, talk about top 5 out of UG. There is J. Cole, Pusha T, Kendrick Lamar. Then there's Tyler the Creator. And,
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all like
Tyler,
almost
the
West
Creator.
Coast, right? Okay.
I wouldn't
Tyler,
know.
the
I
Creator,
wouldn't know
and
this
also
West Coast
John-
and East Coast though.
There is Eminem. And then the Honorables, there is Joyner Lucas. And who else? What's that name that keeps popping on my head? And
Rhapsody.
Rhapsody.
Rhapsody is
Yes,
sick, actually, man. She's sick.
Rhapsody, no denial.
Do you know why I'm sliding in the name? Like,
Why?
Where the
But where's Tory
female-
Lanez, Big Sean, man,
Oh,
them
yeah,
niggas.
I forgot about Big Sean.
Yeah.
Right.
I forgot about Big Sean, but Tory Lanez sounds like
Tory
melodical
Lanez,
rapper.
yo.
Sounds
Tory
like a
Lanez.
melodical rapper. So
Raeda, you want to shoot?
Tory Lanez way back, like, he used to be a hardcore rapper when you listen to some old tracks of his, like, Blow.
yeah.
Though, okay, he had some melody that was still there.
What's
Yeah.
that Dope Man Go? The
Dope
one
Man
that
Go.
Price Table did.
The one that inspired Price Table to
do
come up with
Musege.
Musege.
Yeah,
I
one
don't
of
know.
the best storytelling songs I've listened to.
Okay.
Like, I wouldn't say top 10 because, my ear is so wild. Spotify has like 100,000 uploads daily. I think I catch like 2%.
It might be even over 100,000.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. So I wouldn't limit it. I think it's Dope Man Go.
Dope Man.
It's the last time I heard him like
Yeah,
do that kind of a sound. Okay, let's get into the conversation. Maybe if Raeda wants to give us his top 5.
my top 5.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for J. Cole number 1, Kendrick Lamar number 2. I'm gonna put crazy though. I'm gonna put 50 Cent number 3.
Hard guy.
Guys I used to listen to. I'm going for guys I used to listen to. Let me see. I'm gonna put. It's gonna be crazy, but Joyner Lucas will be in my top. Lately, his ADHD 2 has really been knocking me out like big time. Yeah, I'm vibing with it a lot.
Contrary to that, I think the Joyner, in my opinion, I prefer mixtape Joyner Lucas.
Man, album Joyner Lucas is really crazy. It has a structure.
Yeah, exactly.
It has structure. It has kits, man. Like everything, literally that Jay-Z could talk about somebody to come up with the album.
I be liking artists when the rent is due. Like they give you their true self and all that. But Joyner mixtape Joyner was great though.
True, yeah.
Was great though. I haven't been so much on his Raeda.
You should try. You should try.
But I know what you mean. He has such a good pen game.
Yeah, I didn't say my fifth. My fifth, Big
Yeah.
Sean. I'll put Big Sean there. Yeah.
Big Sean.
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember
I
that
skipped
old-
T.I. because T.I. is also my. I would
Why did you,
I would
why did you
wait.
mention Big-
The reason why I skipped T.I. is because I weigh him neck to neck with J. Cole, kind of like this, because they inspired me big time. The major two
what
heads.
about Ludacris?
Even Akon is among the people who inspired me, but it's like the crowding at the top there, so I can't put.
What about Ludacris?
Ludacris, yes, is a vibe. There's too many rappers we could talk about who are really hot, but I wouldn't mention them as my top 5 because even Acewood was hot.
Right.
That time.
So locally here.
Locally here, number 1, I would still go for Gino Zamba because Gino Zamba inspired me.
Shout outs to G.
Yeah,
Gino
inspired me. Then number 2, I'll go for Ruyonga. Number 3, I will go for, let me see. Number three. Who will I give this one to? AJ Styles is hard. AJ Styles, my nigga. Shout out, actually.
You know what time it is.
Number 4. Number 4 is another rapper that I worked with. Let me see. There's other rappers that are not yet like on the big scene, but they're hard, like Draco. And then there's Zilla, a kid called Zilla. Yeah. I would put them on my top 5 because I really vibe with this shit.
Right. Usually this is like the last part of the show, the podcast, like top 5 when you're about to wrap it up. Like, so I'm trying to get my train of thought back. Like, I almost felt like, oh, are we wrapping up already? Because those are the conversations we have, like, toward the end, when you are through with everything, you've said all the good stuff, and then you drop in, like, some controversy like, oh, Jay-Z, he's 3 million times better than
this one and
yeah,
this one. Yeah,
yeah.
I get it.
Honestly, I don't think I'll ever give a top 5 or top 10
Actually, it's tricky.
because I have the
To be
top
honest.
1,000.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like
I
at
agree with
number
you on that.
1,000, I have 3,000
At number
people.
one, you have like 3,000 people on it. Yeah,
And
I
then
agree
like
with that.
at number 5, that's the most crowded. It has like 3 million people. Oh, I recently had a conversation with Lily Lou, and I forgot to tell her that she kinda is on the global stage for cosmic type of music.
Yeah.
Very dreamy.
True.
And one of my favorite cosmic creators is Rakia. She's half American Korean. Yeah, shout outs to Rakia. I was in your top 6% on my Wrapped. Yeah, I'll holla at you.
She better know.
Yeah, I'll holla at her. So it just dawned on me at this moment, and I'm the kind of person who says whatever is going on in my mind. It's also an intelligent way to slide in pineapple, pineapple upside down.
Okay.
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 So let's get into it right
You're
away.
shooting shots, huh?
Right.
Yeah, pineapple season.
I don't know if
We're right
you
in
will
there.
zoom in onto this.
Y'all say?
Yeah.
So,
Now the word that I heard is man's creating. Is behind the march. Is behind.
yeah, true, yeah.
Behind.
That's kind of like my side hustle.
Don't call it a side hustle.
Actually, it's like it's within
other
the
stream of
field. It's
revenue.
within the field. Actually, literally, it's within the field because it still carries the brand name Raeda King. You know.
For sure, for sure. One thing we shouldn't be saying side because the main thing can be the side at any time, right?
True that, I agree.
The idea should be I encourage people to have multiple streams of revenue. May I call them streams of revenue?
True that.
Very true.
And NuveyLive at one point we're doing some financial literacy. It's just that we are kind of on and off on certain things, but we shall have. I think I mentioned that on the other episode. We shall have something called NuveyLive Ed. We're trying to educate people
Okay.
on certain things, and also to try and support like our communities because it's a corporate responsibility, right? If I don't do a fundraiser, maybe I can do some free services and whatnot on that as an educator, which is a thing most people don't know.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
Pineapple season. Before we jump into the pineapple season, or you'll find a way of connecting it to what else you do
Okay.
other than ghostwrite for me, other than music.
Okay.
and all that. Yeah. Yeah. Sure, shoot.
First, repeat the question again.
I said dive into pineapple season. That's
Pineapple
the
season.
song, the march, and then anything else away from the particular match, this match, because I'm
Broad
told.
ass question, you know. It's a broad question.
So broad. Let's slow it down.
Yeah.
Tell me about pineapple season.
Pineapple season is it's a special thing to me because this is the first time I'm working with an R&B artist, like a female R&B artist, like, and I've always been on the lookout for that. Like, I was really, really like honored to be called up onto this, to be hit up to make a song with Lily Lou. Like, I mean, she's, you know, she has some classic song that really was banger back then. I was like, oh my God, man, she has called me up on the track. I was actually like, I actually had goosebumps on this thing, man. I was like, okay, I'm gonna work with Lily Lou. And I was excited about it. So I had to make sure I execute big time. So when I heard her verse and her hook, man, the melody in there, outstanding, man. So I decided to be like, you know what, I better pull off like big time. She gave me a huge task actually. She gave me a huge task to really, really like get to that level to be on that balance so that we all pop out, you know. Yeah. Yeah, basically, that's almost about it. Yeah.
And then you are behind the match.
The march, yeah, I'm behind the march. And about the march, really, we created it to kind of like part of promo. Yeah, and I don't know how it's going because I don't know how it's going because she knows more details about how it's going because I gave her the product. Yeah, so yeah, that's what's up.
Okay. So Raeda is really trying to avoid the question. Do you actually produce product like this other than for this particular promotion?
Yeah, actually I do.
Definitely dive
Yeah,
into that. Dive into
I do make backpacks. I do make actually I even do paintings too. Paintings, craft work, anything considering hands-on stuff. I even do cut hair at some point, yeah.
Right. So you actually 360
I
creative
do
visually and audio.
I do a lot of things with my hands, like a lot of stuff.
Ben Carson.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. This will go over the Gen Z's heads, but yeah, gifted hands.
Yeah. Even carpentry.
And
Yeah.
our Joseph.
Inspiration, Joseph. Yeah.
I mean, the father of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Inspiration, Joseph. Yeah. Yeah.
Very good. I like to pan around.
Okay.
I like to, because my background is really wordplay. Yeah, wordplay and freestyle and whatnot.
Oh,
I like to do this, to play games on people's minds and so like.
I get it.
What did Pusha say? I don't know. I feel like this entire year I'm going to quote Pusha T. Surface level listeners are not my type of listeners.
He's all about people.
Let
Yeah.
go sort them out.
True. He was all about those who are gonna like really get into deep. Yeah.
Definitely, Pusha is my kind of on a good day. When I want to go into something deeper, I would like a challenge, like at all times. Okay, Rukidi Beatz. If you've heard that anywhere, you know that it's Rukidi Beatz. Shout out to Natty Nathan. Yeah.
Shout out to Natty Nathan.
For that tag, by
True.
the way. And that's the tag I've always used till this day.
It works. It does.
You know,
the
it's
trick for
the
me.
best. It works for me best. But then, I remember that one time when I was working with St. Tom on the general step, and like, I was going to use it, and then one of these boys gave me a tag called Rukidi Mwana Munivu. This guy happens to be Babaluku's hype man called Ronnie Rhymes. I don't know if
Can
you
I
heard
ask?
about it.
Can I ask
Ronnie
a question?
Rhymes.
Sure.
Yeah.
Why did he say Rukidi Mwana Mwenyevu?
That was, I don't know what he meant. I'm not from the central, by the way. I'm from the western, so don't ask me about my tribe.
It's I think it's very clear in the
Don't ask me about my
the
tribe.
choice of
It was
names.
his choice of words, actually. Like it all came through that one main song that was on the general step called King's Will. That's why he says that word on the chorus as we're summing it up. So Sentam was like, this tag should be at the end of every song as the beat sums up. That's why I was like, okay. And then he also gives me this idea, like after listening to Eminem's album, was it what? The album Eminem had last year. You know this kind of music which has those effects like as if you're watching a movie.
Cinematic.
Cinematic? Okay.
So that's how the general step was. Cinematic.
You definitely pressed fast forward. In my show notes, I had the generals, relief. You know the projects that he's worked on. Now that you've open the, what's it called,
Pride.
the can of worms or what?
Yeah, and
Yeah, yeah.
then
Let's get into it.
there's that one tape I forgot to tell you about, which came out the same year with the Generals, Man Like Kaiji. It was called Downtown Nigga. Downtown Nigga by Elstill, my homeboy.
I might have missed that.
You messed up. It was a hell of a good tape, and it had that one song which earned me a nomination for Producer of the Year called Ring the Alarm.
Let's talk about your production journey before we go back to journey.
All right.
Journey with an A.
Cool. I get it. I get it.
Yeah. So you've done I think, or you've worked on like I think 3 or 4 projects that I think I have listened to, including the Generals.
The general step.
Yeah. What's the Generals? What's the whole thought process? Who's Rukidi Beatz behind the music? When he's on the boat. Talk about the Generals and all.
Okay, General Step, it was an idea from Sentamo. He put us in a group, and that's why there were some people I met in that group first time, and us being on that group, that's what inspired him to come up with that idea. Like he was trying to get people who are like friends to him, and that's how he came up with the General Step. And like as we're working on the General Step, it took us like, is it 2.5 months? So there were a couple of beats I was sending to these people, and each of them had their own choices. No profanity, no what. So at that time, like that was a time where like I felt like maybe I had to just get out of that comfort zone as a producer and be like, let me try some bit of rap or something. And that's why like I came in on a jam called Vamuntulo, where I was on the first verse. But that verse, it was from some old project I wrote way back when I was at Swans doing audio production, which I won't talk about here. But you gotta wait up for that EP that I have with J Watts. That's why you hear it.
Okay.
But the verse I got from it, I put it on Vamutulo. I don't know if you guys know that song. And then like now the same song where I removed the verse from, that's why I put in a new one.
I think I know it.
Yeah.
I think I know. Vamutulo. I think I know it.
You repurpose.
I repurposed it. I won't mention the title of the song, but it's there.
Right.
Yeah.
And then maybe more. You worked with J Watts earlier before the Generals, right?
Yeah. It was 2022 when we dropped the Relief album.
Yeah.
And like, it was Catch a Vibe. But you know, Catch a Vibe was a hell of a good song.
Which is one of my personal favorite songs onto that. One of my favorite Rukidi Beatz produced, and also one of my favorite off Relief album. Yeah, I also do have another favorite song that you produced, which is
Pineapple upside down.
which is
Talk about it. Yo.
Let him say it. Huh?
prior to all these songs.
Yeah.
Before all these songs, right?
Okay.
It's AO. With my G, Stay Put.
Stay
That's
put.
AO story.
AO is one of like those songs if we're looking for the Ugandan sound,
Yeah.
right? If
I'm gonna be
looking
honest
for a
on this.
typical Ugandan sound.
I'm gonna be honest on this now.
Yeah.
Talking about Ugandan sound, like I've never heard any other producer do what this nigga do. Like, how can you make a beat which sounds like it's from the north and it's hip hop? You make a beat which sounds like it's from the west and it's hip hop.
Yeah. There's so many references. When I listen to AO, I'm like, so I'm like, this is so UG, but
It has identity.
rappers on
Yeah,
it.
beat that has an
the
identity,
the
man.
flute,
Like, yeah.
and all that. And more recently, of course, if I'm in my raunchy era, it's Pineapple upside down. Like, yeah, I can say, okay, we have a playlist for when you want to set the mood, it's the song.
So now, when I was making this beat for AO, it had gone through a journey where it had gone through like a bunch of guys. Still, when this See when someone called ASAP Kwan introduced me to Stay Put. And ASAP Kwan, shout out to ASAP Kwan. He's a producer too. He introduces me to Stay Put. I played a beat for Stay Put. Next thing, a call comes from him and I'm like, hey man, this beat is something else. And then he asked me, man, like, could I add someone from Angola? I was like, yeah, because it has that Angola side. And that's how I came to know about someone who I'd never met with my own eyes, who jumped on that record and had the best verse, near Angola. That's my mother tongue. And someone called Cham Unit.
You know what? I struggle with artist names that have an X. I pronounce the X. I pronounce the X. Like X-Mionit. It's like Zidane, the rapper. Right?
Oh yeah, Zidane the rapper. Yeah.
There you go. Like I might say X.
Zidane the okay, I get it. Yeah, true.
Yeah,
It could
I
confuse.
really struggle. I really struggle with the X. I guess if I have any type of dyslexia, definitely.
How do they come up with such complex names, man? Like eggs.
Yeah.
Why it's complicated, a little hard.
So you link up with.
I linked up with Stay Put, and he introduced me to Cham Unit, who he knew before I knew him. And Cham Unit, that time when they were in the studio, Cham Unit spit that verse straight from scratch to finish. So Stay Put had this kind of mentality where, like, if when someone challenges you and bullies you down in the booth, and you feel like you want to chase this person out. So that's how Stay Put was at that time. Stay Put felt like chasing this Runyankole lyricist out of the booth. I'm sorry if I'm saying this if I'm talking about you, Stay Put, but you gotta listen to this.
I felt intimidated.
The feeling is like, yo, getting bodied on
my own track.
Renegade, Eminem,
Eminem, Jay-Z, yeah.
Yeah, and it takes you. I know it reminds us of how Eminem wrote a verse on Forever, and like he wrote it once, Kanye had it, he had to go back. Oh man, take a break. Let me change this. Same thing with Lil Weezy. Lil Weezy had to change his verse.
Do you think it's a problem? Because for me, I feel like it's actually okay. Being competitive with your peers.
Yeah.
Because
I feel like it's okay.
If I was on a project with you and you delivered beyond the expectation, I need to match up to what you delivered.
But some people are weird. You get him a verse, he goes and tries to outshine that verse. You feel me?
Okay.
Like, unless if you're both in the studio, like, direct, right there, then you guys can create,
Because I'll give you one. I'll give you, sorry. There is a song that to me, I feel it's a perfect song. Cold. Navio and the Myth. With, what's the other guy?
How do we flow?
They were going like bar for bar. I feel it's a perfect song.
It's a balance.
Because of it's called synergy, creative harmony and
exactly.
synergy.
That's the thing you're supposed to look for.
It feels like this person is complementing the other, even though you could say,
I think this one is hard. I butted this one.
Visual, are you waiting for my opinion on that project? I think Nav was an assassin, but the Myth really delivered. So competition should be healthy. It's a good thing
healthy,
to have.
It helps.
But if you feel some type of way, man, then I feel like
the only way it wouldn't be is when actually this was somebody told me about this thing and I had to learn it, literally just learn it, because and that was in Talent Africa actually. I think it was either Raymark.
Shout outs to a coach Mark, Raymark.
You're supposed to be on the balance with the other rappers. You don't have to over exaggerate and over go beyond. There's a verse I had and they had to cut it short. And I learned from there that, I've already proved the point. You feel me? You don't have to, again, over exceed. You have to all be on the balance in the sync. But if at all the other rapper is willing to be like, yo, let's shoot for it and see who will be the best out of it, that's a good competition and a good friendly kind of manner. So you,
Yeah, exactly.
you're Motono. It was almost kind of like mistaking Motono, you know. There's another rapper, Motono. Motono.
So
Okay.
she
Motono is a hard rapper.
she jumped on one of my favorite songs on the album, that's Salao. And she got the beat and everything and recorded her verse, delivered it like on the same day. Everyone else was telling Tom. Did I just call him Tom? Everyone is telling the myth, this and that, right? Because they, in his own words, he said they were afraid of what he had done on
the track.
And Navio tells him, you need to stop sending your verse on it. Just send the beat. Let the other person
that's the thing.
do their own thing.
That's the thing. You send a beat without a verse so that they do the thing, then you do your thing and balance it up. Yeah.
She listened to his, and immediately, same day, she was done with the project. So I think every creative has what's best for them.
True, yeah.
And what works for them. But
True,
at the end of the day, is creative synergy. It's given a word.
Yeah, workable is a word.
You can work with other people like
Yeah.
Being easy to work with.
easy to work with. You're flexible. You're able to, do projects here and there with the other person. Before I slide back to Raeda, do you have any projects with Nathan?
Not that much. Like the last project I had with him was Don't Call It Jammy. I don't know what it means, but it's about you telling someone not to be entitled to the level of creativity that you have. That's what 99
Or
was
don't
trying to say.
Kwelija.
Don't call it
Like stepping over somebody.
It was supposed
Don't be pompous or what?
like it was supposed to come out because we worked on it in 2022. It was supposed to come out earlier, but maybe this guy chose to release it last year. I think it was. I think it all came from how Kendrick Lamar blew up to some certain extent. Like he was like the main subject. So I think that's what inspired this Nathan to drop that song.
To release it.
Exactly. I think he was looking at it from a strategic
Point of view.
All
right. Raeda said something about this guy. Like there is a way he makes this sound and that sound.
Yeah.
Take me through your production process. Because Ayo.
That is something else.
Like when I was starting out, I was this kind of guy who used to do trap. I used to do trap a lot. I used to do boom bap a lot. If you look back at El Steel's Outlaw album, it had a lot of that. Until that one point when so and so, whose name I won't mention here, told me that, hey boy, I sound like Metro Booming, I sound like so and so.
Pause.
No.
Pause.
Let me continue.
NuveyLive for the people, and we are here to give them all the creative information.
Yeah. So like that's why it kind of made me look back, and I'm like, I'm trying to be international. So then there was that one thing that I saw in this industry was missing, which I was like, nah, it's high time. I had to just look back and be like, nah, I've never had anyone who has done trap and tradition. That's why I was like, it's time. Sekawaka came into the menu, January 2019, I laid it down. Kept it for 9 months till I met Senate, and the moment she had that bitch, she was like, this is it.
They be surprised on what we have together now.
No, the Sekawaka. Then Ayo, it was the second week when I did Ayo. It went through a lot of people. People didn't really give it so much of those years. Maybe they were failing to understand it till when I met Stapled, and Stapled clicked it right out. Like, yeah. From that day, then he brought in Champion It. And then Champion It felt like he wanted to buy the beat from Stapled, not knowing I was down who made the beat. I remember that story. Champion It, I hope you're listening to this. I'm talking about you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you didn't talk about your creative
And
process.
in my creative process, like
Do you produce with a certain artist in mind? For instance, let's say Pineapple Upside Down. Did you produce with Lily in mind, Raeda in mind?
I didn't produce with.
How do you produce? Like, what's your process like?
Most of the times I don't produce beats with people in mind.
Okay.
Unless like I first make like I rarely produce beats with people in mind unless if I'm being told a certain style of beat they want, that's what I'll be like, okay. And they send me a reference, that's what I'll be like, okay. Let me try to see what that reference has and see what I can do.
I get it.
But
Like,
if I'm not producing a beat with someone I have in mind, that's when I can be like, I see inspirations coming into my head and I'll be like, put them there, save them as demos before they get off. And when I have that time, that's why like more ideas pop in, I go back to the PC and be like, add this and that.
Do you like to sample more?
One thing's for sure.
Don't kill the sample producers though. One thing.
I got him to sample something.
I respect music producers who sample.
Okay.
And I know many of them, but I'm not a fan of sampling. I rarely do it. That's me. I'm a brainstormer, not a typical sampler. That's Rukidi Beatz.
So you prefer to create everything from
scratch,
Scratch.
yeah.
Okay.
That's my identity.
I hear you. But
Yeah. I only sample when I'm being told to. And there are some projects there are some songs I produced where I've sampled. Look at songs like the Joy Anthem remix by Bana. He told me to sample. Look at songs.
Bana Birunji.
Okay. He told me to sample. And I was like, let me just follow what this guy says.
But samples are actually dope.
Yeah, I don't. I'm not really a big fan of sampling, but yeah.
I hip hop, rap, not only rap only. The culture actually is heavy on sampling.
Yeah.
It's
Exactly.
the history.
It's actually
the history of like rap.
For example, if you
music
wanna like,
production.
enlighten up a song of way back,
Okay.
like you give it flowers, you could sample it and bring it back to life.
Okay.
Yet again in a different kind of version.
True.
Yeah.
Though,
But then, like the negative sides of me sampling.
sample clearances.
Sample clearance.
Oh, no, okay,
it happened to
okay,
us
maybe
in
that, yeah.
2022 when Bana released the Joy Anthem remix. When he tried putting it on YouTube, he got flagged. But I hear that he's most likely to bring it back. So I'm like waiting for him to see him. He now has a plan in mind. He might bring it back, and it may be on the next album that he's dropping soon.
Right. I think there are quite a number of tools out there that you could use. Okay, DSPs, if I should say. The aggregators, not DSPs, the aggregators, I think TuneCore or what. There is a platform, I'm just forgetting it, where you can actually release music even though you sampled someone's project.
Even if it's the exact beat.
Yeah, because what you do is...
Because I've seen it a couple of times and I'm like, how do they do it?
What happens is that you can also apply to the person, the owner of the project, reach out to them, or the platform reaches out and then they do the split.
Oh.
The songwriter split.
Okay.
I think we'll have a specific, better creative cutout for this and then we explore that. But yeah, sampling is fun if it's only done right.
Yeah,
So
true.
it's
Yeah, if it's not
But
done
if
right,
it's so
then-
obvious, there is a rap song that samples a Frigo. I felt like it was too obvious. I will not mention the project. I feel like there is nothing new.
Yeah, that was in it. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I like clever sampling where
Raymark actually does sound clever sampling.
Raymark,
yeah,
he sent
big
me
time.
quite a number
He does a
of
lot of
projects,
sampling,
and
yeah.
He's a clever guy when it comes to the samples.
Then there's this. Then not on a remap, there's this guy called Matt Travers.
Matt Travers.
He also does sampling at times.
My face just lit
Alright.
up because I recently was in touch with him. Yeah. Matt, you'll be on the pod soon, okay?
Matt Travers.
First get done with the kids are here. First get done with that show,
Okay.
and then we can have a conversation. Loki is one of my favorite rap producers. As in producer and rapper, rap producer. I don't know. Is that?
Yeah, you could work, rap producer could work.
Because the boy can rap and the boy can produce.
Just kind of like J. Cole type shit.
Like a J. Cole. And I think it's cool.
It's a cool thing, yeah.
It's a cool thing to do both. To have both, yeah. Skills, so that it's easier for you to get.
That's kind of like Akon. Akon is like all the people in his squad are like that. They all produce and they all rap.
Yeah, because imagine you want a certain idea, a certain way, and you cannot play a key. You can't play anything, right?
You could actually bring out the exact art you want to bring,
and then say, okay, Rukidi, just make this better,
work, yeah.
And all that. Wow, that's been quite a journey. Let's speak about Raeda. When do you start?
When did I start like into the industry?
When do you start releasing music and you're like, you know what? It's time.
It was in 2022 when I started releasing. Right. But I was already making some couple of music way back, but I didn't release it. Yeah. I started, Jane is the debut EP. It came out in 2022. Yeah, and it featured 6 songs. Yeah. And the artists on it, is, I think it only took Remark and AJ Styles. At the time, those are the people who were like in my corner. Like AJ really was in my corner at the time. Shout out to AJ, man. Like shout out big time.
Was it around
that? Actually, after the competition of 20 Hip Hop Challenge, I don't know if you've heard of it. After that, AJ was the first major person who was in my corner. Like took me in many places. I got to meet Muddy Boots because of AJ.
I was about to slide in Muddy Boots.
Yeah, I got to meet Muddy Boots because of AJ. Yeah.
Muddy Boots. Almost everyone that kind of inspired me went through Muddy Boots or affiliated to it.
Yeah. Shout out to Muddy Boots. Ragged Made, shout out Bryce. And, big time.
I told Ragged this on the pod. When they did Still Rising, that's when I knew, like, I think I want to be in the creative space. When they did Still Rising, to me it's been a long time. Still Rising, like, okay. I love journeys. I keep saying this. I like the come up story. I like to follow that. So, Muddy Boots, you were talking about.
So AJ introduced me to. Actually, it was AJ, and also I had Joey Sevenstein in my corner at the same time. I had 2 of those in my corner. So Joey did also. I think Joey is the one who told me about the competition. Sorry, there was another challenge that they had at Muddy Boots, but I was the only one who showed up. So Bryce saw the kind of thirst I had, and he was like, "Let me give this dude a shot." Yeah. And then they gave me a shot. Hey, even shout out to Mr. Mugabe too, man. Yeah. They really stood out for me, and that's when I did. They made it possible for Jane EP to be out there, or my voice to be out there, like on Spotify and all that stuff. That was the first time I ever did that shit.
It was just dawned on me. I've been saying it the wrong way. I've been saying journey.
Journey, yeah.
And I hear you say
actually
journey.
I specify it that kind of way because Jah means God in the Patois people. Yeah, I always put God first. So. And ne is no. Ne is in Espanol, like to say like no. Or ne is more like no is no negativity. God first, no negativity. Yeah, all the negativity aside. Then altogether, journey, it's a journey I'm on right now.
It's like quadruple entendre because there is the journey.
The journey.
Cover art, everything.
Yeah. It gives the process. Yeah.
And okay, No,
I was
makes a
on
lot of sense.
yeah.
Makes a lot of sense.
Uh-huh.
So Bryce gives you a shot to release
I released
the
Joyner EP,
EP, and that's like
and we
your
made
debut
my debut
introduction.
introduction into the game, like professionally. Yeah,
Dope.
yeah.
Is J. Cole your guy?
J. Cole is like a go-to guy that I listen to because it kind of like speaks to me, educates me. Like he's educative. J. Cole is an educative person. Like
So this is the feeling. Sorry, I'm cutting you short, but I'm getting at something. It
uh,
feels like imagine J. Cole rapping in Lusoga.
okay,
Yeah,
Goodness.
that's the energy. Like that's
Mm.
I feel like
That's the
the
energy.
influence, yeah.
Yeah, the influence is there though, but it's a lot of artists that came along the line and the influential part. Because
Okay.
starting off, it was always been Akon. When I was younger, I never had a coarse voice.
Akon.
I never had a coarse voice, so I used to like to sing a little bit. So I could sing. I could sing Akon's songs, and my mama could like it so much. And actually, I got to make my mama like Akon music, and actually, my mama likes Akon music to today.
I'm wondering which song you might have sung for her.
There's too many, like, but mostly it was there used to be
The OG
Nobody
stuff.
Wanna See Us
Oh,
Together. That
okay,
was one of my
okay,
favorite.
okay.
But it don't matter, don't matter.
matter,
Yeah,
No matter.
yeah, among them. There used to be So Blue is also among
Because
them.
I'm imagining you sing Smack That.
Oh,
Smack That.
okay, that I was
I'm wondering you singing that too.
I
Like,
grew up
wow.
in a Christian family, so I always tried to find a way to not stay overboard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
But they used to be free with us way back. Yeah.
Dope. And then you do Wine Pon Me.
Wine for me. Wine for me is I always wanted to do that's the first song I ever wanted to record and release, but I never had studio time and studio chance. So I decided to put it on the Joyner EP. But then my cousin brother is in Germany. Shout out to Joe Ming. Joe Ming is a vocalist in Germany. He linked me up to Max. Max is a film producer at the same time he does EDM music. So he kind of like felt my music and is like, yo, I would like to do some work on this track, like Wine for me. So I send him the vocals and stuff. Then he's like, yo, let's re-record it. Then we re-recorded it. Then that's when we came up with the Wine for me remix.
remix, yeah.
Yeah, with EDM touch. I was never expecting whatever work he was gonna do. Those random beats. Yeah.
Okay. To me, it feels like, okay,
The remix to me hits harder than the original, to be honest.
bro,
Cause
I'm grateful you said it yourself.
yeah.
I
You also felt
I didn't want to see.
you also
the
felt it that
remix
way?
is better than the
I'm gonna be
original.
honest. Yeah, the remix is better.
Because you and that's the whole point of the remix.
Yeah.
To give it new life,
New
to
life,
connect
yeah,
with
true that, yeah.
to
Add new
other
life to the
people.
original song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you add on like another type of energy. So it's a dope project.
Yeah.
And I love what you did.
Shout out
there.
to Max, man, big time.
So do we expect
We have a couple of more other projects actually
More
with
EDM?
Max. Yeah, EDM. Actually, they're there online. Love Me is there online, and then there is also one I have with Joey Seven Star, Wild for the Night. Yeah, Wild for the Night. Yeah, it's there. It's there online. If you go on my TikTok, you check it out on my songs list, and it's there.
Okay.
Yeah, they're all there.
I think Love Me is on Spotify.
They're all on Spotify, but
Okay.
every song which is on Spotify will be taken to the account on TikTok. Like you will see it there.
Oh, the linkage.
Yeah,
thing.
the linkage thing. Yeah.
Okay, guys, ensure that you link everywhere.
Sure thing.
Last night I was in a very weird space, and this is what I posted. We shall have it somewhere here or here. This is what I say. It's crazy to say that. I'm actually paraphrasing myself because I don't remember exactly. It's crazy to say that you're not being supported as a creative when there is no proper link I can go to find your work, or there is no. Back in the day we used to call it EPK, electronic press kit. You don't have like an image right? Unless you are wearing a mask like Enigma and that's your identity.
Man, by the way,
There are
talk about
these
Enigma.
basic things, and I've had a conversation with a creative here, and I said the times right now are so difficult. People consume everything from their phone.
Where did Enigma go?
Enigma is in USA. He's in jail.
Oh, okay.
I'm not so certain, but
I used to like
right
nigga
after
shit.
here, I could probably reach out.
Yeah, you should reach out. You should reach out.
One of my favorites.
Yeah, me too. I agree.
So times like this, you've spoken about the TikTok thing, and then I'm really actually happy and impressed because last month I said something about please rappers go on TikTok.
TikTok, yeah. TikTok is actually a friendly platform.
Thank us, is it now and thank us later. That's what I put on the NuveyLive account. And last night I was talking about making sure that you have the visual element
True, yeah.
worked on and the links
True, yeah.
all clear. So it makes sense to use all these platforms.
They have to be in sync.
They have to be in sync.
Yeah.
And if it's Raeda everywhere, it should be
Raeda everywhere.
That's like free game, guys. That's really free game. And NuveyLive Media is here to offer you services like that as regards promo and everything, digital marketing, and getting your creative portfolio in check. It's really very important. Now, as we wrap up, we're going to play a game called a question, but it's not really a question.
Okay.
Sunshine or rain?
Rain.
Okay, I said it's not a question, so I think
I'm gonna go for rain. Straight up.
because I'm thinking pineapple, upside down, the season,
Yeah.
and okay.
As in,
Actually, your answer is very valid.
yeah.
It's
valid in
either you have like a sunny moment,
yeah.
and
Then some drizzle
There's
at the beach. Some drizzle at the beach with some nice sun and
these
not so coarse on the skin and all
these
that.
guys.
That's
All I'm
pineapple
saying,
upside down
these
for you.
guys, but yes. One more question now. This goes to both of you. Okay? It's a trick question, but not a question. Sample-based music or live instrumentation?
Live instrumentation.
Rukidi.
live instrumentation.
All the way.
EP or album? These two things confuse us a lot, but
That's for him alone?
It's for both of us.
Both of us?
You go first.
I'm gonna go for EP. I'm gonna go for EP.
Me too, EP.
okay. I feel like you guys are being nice to the Gen Zs, their attention span, eh?
Albums are not easy.
To make an
are not
album, it
easy.
requires like a specific time frame at least, you know?
Exactly.
But you know what I think.
Because people wouldn't pay attention to all them songs and they'll just pick out maybe one and you would miss out on a lot of songs. Man. But if you make 6 songs and you know you push those, people could listen to all of it.
Quantity.
Yeah.
I think if you decide to say, okay, my 4 songs, it's an album, it will be an album.
But technically, it wouldn't. An album has to consist more than 4.
It's more of like how long it takes the playtime. It's the playtime.
No, the album and EP.
Listen, I know
extension
what you're
playlist.
saying. I know what you're saying. There are albums with, let's say, 10 songs, and they don't go beyond like 20 minutes. There is the conversation of, okay, is this an EP or an album?
Okay,
Depending on how long it runs. There are long play and extended play.
I get it, yeah.
So it's just that conversation.
AP and EP.
But I would prefer an album. I'm okay with albums. And
Why do you prefer albums?
Tell
us why.
one, this is the only opportunity an artist has to convince me.
Okay, because he has
When I
plenty.
listened to
Body work.
Fredonia, I was convinced. When I listen, I was going to say
But okay,
the Ugandan tour,
it's
and I'm like,
maybe
wait,
it's
hold on,
because
hold on.
of
That's so recent. I'm already convinced. But an album, singles lie. Singles lie.
yeah. But the EP kind of has
be
like
honest,
6 songs
singles
max. You
lie.
know, that's quite enough
You
songs
could
to
have
convince.
one particular song, and I like to dig into crates. Okay, I like to dig into someone's work. And an album is an opportunity for you to show me your artistry. You are going to have multiple personas or multiple genres, multiple ways in which you're going to express, something. It's
That
like
can be done in the EP too.
true, very true. But I would prefer it to be on an album.
A longer, like let's say like 20 songs.
Not even 20 songs, guys.
12 songs.
Kanye did 7-track albums.
That means
Pusha T's Daytona.
that means Janae can be an album.
7. That's the new
Because
standard.
it has 6 songs.
That's the new standard as we wrap up.
Oh, the new standard. Yeah. 7. Okay. I didn't
Previously,
know.
it was if you don't have 16 songs as a rapper, all right? But you can have 13, 12, and our other creatives in the other genres would do 10 tracks and they would go away with it as an album.
Okay.
I'm only just saying because of the trend and also the times that we're living in.
Okay, I get it.
The
Times change,
Ugandan
true.
too is about 15 songs and it runs for 43 something minutes.
Okay.
So it's the packaging. Are you having interludes? I love me some
Yeah,
interludes. I
the
love me
skits.
some skits.
Yeah.
Okay, I think
That's what I'm talking about, but
I think I'm just
when it
old
comes
school.
to
I think I'm
I
just
get
old
you,
school.
but when it comes to like marketing wise, because you
Same.
could have
Same.
hold up, you could have a very, very powerful song in the album and it gets shadowed over by other songs in the album and it doesn't get to have that time frame to
Can
grow.
I
Oh,
cook?
cool.
I hope after this you guys don't call me Tim. So that's for Apple. So here's the thing. When you have an album, every song is an asset. Let's say you have 15 songs. You don't know which one is going to kick off, right? And if you already released singles, an album is a story. I like a story. You can tell a story well, and I like concept albums. I don't like compilations. I've done compilations before. I'm even trying to put together
They kind of look like a mixtape.
for NuveyLive and whatnot. I also love me some mixtapes. Now, every song on the album is an asset that you can always use, regardless. But here's the thing. Now here's the game though. In terms of the economic sense,
Yeah.
children, fans, friends, future creatives. In terms of the economic sense,
It's the wise move.
it's the wise move. And I would advise to do not more than 7 songs or not more
Perfect.
than 5 songs.
Perfectly
Let
said.
song 1 be the intro that we can forget about easily, and then the other 4 are solid. And on those 4 projects, or those 4 songs, you can have your different styles. An EP is a conversation starter, right? An album is when you
Really,
solidify to
yeah,
me,
solid, yeah.
like, okay,
I'm
you
now-
tried and tested. Lyrical G said something about miss me with all that mixtape jazz.
Hold up. Brother,
He's on his
what would you give what would you recommend like a mixtape? What would you recommend on a mixtape? Because I have a feeling like a mixtape could also do well for a beginner.
Right. EPs,
Because you'll be flexible, like they would listen to you and they hear a dancehall song on this thing, they hear all sorts of kind of like, you're dropping their shit,
EPs,
all your kind of artwork.
EPs somehow were mixtapes with ease. There was a time, I'm dropping an EP, and then you get to hear the songs, you realize
They kind of like a mixtape anyway, yeah. They
now,
kind of, yeah.
the mixtape culture has died a little bit because of streaming.
Yo, okay, yeah.
Because SoundCloud is no longer a staple. Reverb Nation, Audiomark also reorganized. So somehow, mixtapes were like the free giveaways. You can still do that. Here's also more game. If you have like our website or our newsletter, you have like a Dropbox or something. Make sure in exchange when you drop that project, there is something you get in return. Like if you drop a project for free, you're getting likely contacts or you create an experience around it. So what I'm trying to say, I'm so worked up, so aggressive as regards releasing projects because I feel people should drop projects with intention, proper intention.
True, yeah.
And then have a story.
Yeah.
Build a universe, do the world building, do what Tyler the Creator is doing. Okay, not even so far from there. Do what you guys are doing.
What you think of Johnny, how he did?
So
Tommy on. It wasn't. It had the continuity, sorry.
now Johnny
Superstar Dream.
Johnny gave me a variety of who you are, and I hadn't listened to a Luganda English rapper. Rather
Lusoga English
rapper.
rapper.
My bad. Lusoga English rapper. Because and around that time I was working so much in Ginger, so it was easy to know what Mans is saying.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, diverse. This is dope. And low key, I am always telling, that's dope. Keep it up. Like I'm always telling people that in the inboxes. You know,
True,
the
yeah, I
conversation.
noticed. Yeah, no,
Like,
so.
I'm literally telling you that because if I don't tell you, then maybe I might not get the opportunity.
Yeah.
Right. And I think this is a good note to end the show. And that's the reason why NuveyLive was created.
True that.
Right?
I agree, man.
The NU in NuveyLive is actually for new, for novelty. The things that most people do not really care about. We want to give a fresh look, a new.
You was actually the first person to ever give me. Actually, no, you are the second. From Ntambi. Shout out to Frank Ntambi.
Shout out to Ntambi.
Yeah. He made for me.
Go again in the
He was the first. Then Nuve came in for me too. Yeah.
Frank Ntambi.
All right. So that's really one of the reasons, and I'm never chasing popular hit. I'm chasing talent.
True that.
That's one thing you guys should know. And I've for the 10 years, I think even if I retired tomorrow, because I'm trying to mentor some people work with me.
You shouldn't retire. This has to keep going. This is something nice.
Keep going.
Now
I'm
trying to move to the boardroom. You
can keep the boardroom and the set at the same time. This is cool. Cool space right here.
Because for alternative genres in this country, we are not so much into the boardroom, and I'm trying to use all the resources that I do have to get young, committed, talented people into these boardrooms. Okay.
People should really look out for Zilla, man. Zilla is a good rapper, man. You should look him up.
Shout outs to Zilla. Shout outs to everyone that we are about to shout out in the next episode. I have been NuveySHAWN, aka NuveyLive for the people, aka Ayela, and I've had Rukidi Beatz
and Raeda King. Raeda King.
Ghost Stream Pineapple Upside Down, one of my favorite songs that actually I should make a playlist called Bedroom Essentials.
Yeah, you should, definitely.
This episode is really not for the kids, but you will play or watch until the point I say this. We can end the show at this point. So shout outs to everyone. Shout outs to Zara Homes for supporting us and Shirat's World of Art. And if you'd like to partner with us or work with us, we are open. This has been NuveyLive, the NuveyLive podcast, and we are.